It makes you realize how interconnected we all are. And speaking of interconnected, we can't talk about the dollar's strength without discussing the Federal Reserve, the Fed. Many people see the Fed as managing the U.S. economy, but you argue it acts as the global capital flow switch.
It does. Its primary tool is the federal funds rate, its benchmark interest rate. When the Fed decides to raise rates, a restrictive policy, it makes dollar-denominated assets like U.S. bonds instantly more attractive.
And what happens next is the tsunami of capital you mentioned in the paper.
Precisely. Foreign private capital floods into the U.S. seeking that higher, safer yield. That massive demand for the dollar significantly strengthens it. For emerging markets, this signals a dangerous capital flight. Money is pulled out, causing their local currencies to depreciate sharply.
So a Fed rate hike doesn't just affect the American mortgage market, it simultaneously makes dollar-denominated debt more expensive globally and raises the cost of essential commodities like fuel for every country on the planet. The impact is asymmetric depending on what the country imports.
Right. A country importing inelastic goods, like essential medicines or fuel that the population needs regardless of price, suffers far more than a country that exports high-technology goods, where the demand is less sensitive to price changes.
Fascinating. So let's wrap this up with the practical application. For our listeners, whether they're consumers or small business owners, how do they survive this constant currency volatility? What's the action plan?
The number one rule is never trust your business to currency luck. You need an active strategy.
What's the most direct tool?